Okay, welcome to the True Little Monks project. I would like to share the Dhamma or the Buddha teaching today. Dhamma or the Buddha teaching is the universal teaching because everybody can learn and practice and get the result, the same thing. Buddha teaching or Buddhism is not religion. I can explain like the educational system because we have to learn within our body and mind. Buddhism not talking about the thing outside the world, but talking inside means that you have to know yourselves. Know yourselves means that know your body and mind. So in this teaching, I'd like to share with you Dhamma in the sense of universal love. Universal love, love without condition in Buddhism. Because the Buddha said that love without condition is a real love, is that metta in Pali term. Metta means that to have the true happiness, but if you want to have the true happiness, you have to practice yourselves. Sometimes we spread loving kindness and compassion to the people around you, the one who love. But if you not cultivate loving kindness and compassion in your mind, sometimes it's not work. Because if you not eliminate greed, hatred, and delusion from your mind, so how can you get the real love or real peace in your mind? So Buddhism teaches us to delete or to eliminate the mental defilements that in Pali term that we call kilesa. The main kilesa, there are three main things. First is lopa, tosa, moha. Lopa is greedy. We have greedy mind because of we want it, we need it, over and over. Tosa is hatred or angry, and delusion is the moha. Lopa, tosa, and moha is the mental defilements that invade our mind all the time if we not be in the present moment. That's why we practice to gain the mindfulness. If you have mindfulness, the mindfulness can protect you, can prevent you from greedy mind, hatred mind, and deluded mind. So meditation can deal with the mind development. The three characteristics in Buddhism, if you understand that three characteristics, anicca, dukkha, anatta, and then you can develop from outside to inside. Inside means that you focus your mind, you develop your mind through meditation. So in Buddhism, as I mentioned earlier, that is the educational system. It's not belief system as the other like a religion. Other religion they teach us, but Buddhism teaches us about the way to get rid of greed, hatred, and delusion. This the way to investigate, to study, to realize, and to have you have to change yourself. You don't need to get from other people, but you have to practice and change yourself. Dhamma is a universal knowledge because the Buddha he discovered 2,600 years ago Buddha discovered this teaching, and then he revealed, he opened to us and showed the way to us. The Buddha only the one who showed the way, but the task or the duty is yours. You have to walk through the path as the Buddha he taught us. So the way or the path that Buddha taught us is the middle path, the Majjhima Patipata, or the path or the way to walk on that. In the Eightfold Path, if we conclude into three, is Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila means morality, Samadhi is the meditation, and Panya is the wisdom. The Sila, we train the two areas, the bodily action and verbal action. Bodily action starts from the 5 precepts. As you know, the first, not to kill, not to steal, not to commit sexual misconduct. This is the bodily action. And number 4 is not to lie. It's a verbal action. And number 5 is not to take intoxicants, drink or use alcohol. That's the bodily action. So if we take the 5 precepts, the 5 precepts can control the 2 areas. So only the bodily action and verbal action. But what about the mental action or the mind? The mind has to deal with the meditation. The meditation is translated from the Pali term, from the word bhavana. Bhavana means that developed, increase, and improve. We can improve, we can develop from the normal mind to the noble mind. The normal mind is full of greed, hatred, and delusion. As I mentioned, because of if we don't have mindfulness, you cannot control the mind, and then when you see the form, when you hear the sound, when you smell, when you taste, when you touch, or when you think, and then you open the door to the guest. There are the bad guests and the good guests to visit your house. Suppose that your body is like your house. If you don't have the safeguard or the doorman who watch the guests who coming to your house is good or bad, so that you receive the bad people sometimes. So when we practice, we developed mindfulness. The mindfulness as the safeguard to stand in front of your door and to choose the good case or the bad case. Avoid the bad case and receive the good one. So we practice meditation in easy way. Buddha said, mind is the foreigner of all action. Mind is the chief. Mind is the master. Mind is the doer. If we can control the mind, and then we can control the world. So because the mind is very important, if we practice until we gain the peace of mind and get rid of greed, hatred, and delusion, and then you have the developed mind or the noble mind. The noble mind developed from the normal mind is the mind that we would like to have and then want to train from the normal to the noble. So the true Little Monks project, we open for all nationalities, from around the world. We open the door to accept the kids, the youngster, the teenagers, who want to change their habit or want to learn in the Buddhism, in the educational system. Because if you decided to ordain as a little monk, or we call novice in Buddhism, so you can learn the true nature of the monk. Maybe you may know about the story about the Buddha, about the life of the monk, but you don't know what is what if you don't immerse yourself to this project. Because Buddhism is the way to learn, the way to study. It's not just belief, it's not just you listen from the television or from the website, or you find out from YouTube or somewhere else that they explain about the project, the good project. But unless you practice yourself, you will not know, or you will not gain the experience directly. So please come and join this project. It is a good project to train and to change the mind. I can say that from the normal mind to the noble mind. We try to change some bad habit or bad manner, and you train yourself by the get into the system of the learning. Learning by doing is the best way, not just read a book or listen from some teacher or professor tell you. In Buddhism, there are 3 levels of panya or wisdom. One is we call the Suttamaya panya, means that the panya arises from listening or reading. Another one is the Chintamaya panya. Panya arises from realization, from thinking. And the last one is the Bhavanamaya panya. Panya arises from practice. The first one you can learn from the text, from the teacher, from the professor, from anywhere else, but sometimes you forget it after you learn in the classroom or some material, and then if you not use it, you forget it, that kind of knowledge. And the last one, the Bhavanamaya panya, means that the experience directly from your practice. When you practice, it's like you taste with the chili. You don't know how hot is the chili unless you put the chili in your tongue, in your mouth. So Chintamaya panya or Suttamaya panya is like you read about the book about how hot the chili is. But unless if you put the chili in your tongue, and then you feel how hot it is. So Bhavanamaya panya is the same thing. When you practice meditation, when you practice vipassana meditation or samatha meditation, you have to experience yourself. So that's why I like you to come and join this project and train yourself, experience yourselves once in the lifetime. This is the best way to have true experience. So when we ordain to the Buddhahood, to the monkhood, and then you will see how difficulty of the monk or of the lay people who decided to shave their hair and then wear the robe, eat only 2 meals a day, or practice some certain way of practice as the monastic life spent in the monastery. It's not too easy, but it's not too hard. So please come and try it, and then you will get the true experience about the true happiness or the peace in your mind, so you can experience yourself. So I wish you be happy in body and mind, and I wish this project to be success, and I like to spread loving kindness and compassion without limitation, without boundary, to all sentient beings, human beings in universe. May they be well and happy, and may they have peace in the mind. Thank you very much.